Welcome back to the Personal Foul Podcast, where we're going to get personal and potentially foul. This is going to be episode 6, fellas. We're starting to stack days here. Stacking days is always a good sign. Podcast is getting better. I've noticed that rewatching them, we're kind of flowing now, boys. Conversations sound really good. There's no kind of just, it's growth. We're growing a lot, boys. It's good. What? And guess who's back, fellas? The champ is here. Schmitty's back. Schmitty, how you been, buddy? I know you got kind of a new job kind of thing, same company, new job sort of thing, new hours. How's that treating you, man?
It's pretty good. We're doing some new job working out at Mobile for Musco right now, working on the new trucks. Isn't it supposed to be the next trucks for their like the next 20 years or some shit like that? So hopefully I'm building them right now.
Yeah.
I really I'm kind of just doing it on the fly. So.
Yeah. I like the fit today, Schmidt. The thick chain, PFP merch, Willie P football hat. You look good. You got it all together.
Hey, Coach Benny, you're watching this. Give me some new merch, man.
Yeah, Schmitty needs a plug for some merch.
Shout out to Benny.
Shout out Coach Benny, man. Let's start things out with some football talk. Obviously, there's a huge move that happened recently with Stefon Diggs going to the Texans. Personally, I'm excited to see it, but I don't know about everybody else. What are your guys' thoughts, opinions, all that?
Personally, I think it's going to balance out the AFC side a little bit more. It's stacking heavily more AFC. I mean, not that Diggs left the AFC, but it's just making another super team because I think the Texans were already a good team last year. They went out and got a few more pieces to the offense. Their defense was already good. The offense was already good. I mean, as long as they just develop coaching, front office, everybody doesn't do anything boneheaded. I think good team.
I think what's cool about that is they were really young last year, and then they added some good vets to that offense with Joe Mixon and Stefon Diggs. That could be lethal.
Who can still bowl? I mean, they're good.
No, great football players. Yeah, 100%. I think Stefon Diggs is dangerous. You put him with the young quarterback that's playing as well as CJ Stroud is, that's bound for good things to happen. I know people are like, they're going to be in the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if year one they're going to be in the Super Bowl, but I think they're going to be damn good after the performance last year from CJ Stroud.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, they were already in the playoffs this year. They took it to the Browns. I mean,
I think they're going to win they should win their division.
Yeah, they'll win 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
I know we plan to, this is one of my favorite things to do, honestly, looking at schedules and going win-loss, win-loss. Schmidt, do you want to give us that schedule and we'll all put an input in on what we think is going to happen there with the wins and losses?
Their home games this year, the first three right off the bat, big name teams, Ravens, Bills, Dolphins. I mean,
dang, Stefon Diggs revenge game right off the bat.
I know.
Yeah, I think 3 wins in a row right there, to be honest.
No, one loss.
I know. I don't know.
They lose to the Ravens.
I think they probably go 2 out of 3 there. I don't know which one, but I think Miami or Baltimore is going to catch them, whichever one, because I think, that's
going to be that first game where you get to see Lamar and Derrick Henry terrorize a team. Oh, my gosh. But that Houston defense is no joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy to do it, but I honestly think that the Texans can go 3-0 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I see them as honestly like AFC champions, everything. I can see them making a big Super Bowl push. It's huge. It's crazy, but I think CJ Stroud and he builds that connection with Stefon Diggs. It's going to be dirty.
Yeah, it could be really dirty. Keep them coming, Schmidt.
Yeah, but here's my thing is, shit's going to happen throughout the year. Like, there's going to be injury.
Oh, yeah, something's going to happen.
We're going to get hurt. I mean, the Texans are probably going to get beaten, up. So, I mean, you got to take that into effect. So, I think they lose at least one. But Bears, Lions, Colts, Jags, and Titans are the rest of their home games. Which...
Oh, it's the Lions.
I think they drop one of those games, probably the Lions. I think the rest they beat up on pretty bad.
I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? Maybe a new look Chicago comes out post game.
No,
I think Chicago's going to be much, much better. But I don't know if they beat that team that's already kind of developed. As they've already had a year together. Chicago, that team is completely fresh. So I think the Texans. So we're at 2 losses right now.
But we could, I mean, hey, we could see what the Bears, do exactly what the Texans
Yeah.
did last year, and
Yeah,
allow
that's
new,
true.
new QB and new, give them a few little weapons and go let them ball.
Mhm. Let's hear the road games.
The road games, obviously the division games: Colts,
Yep.
Jags, Titans.
Yeah, they win those.
And then they will play the Chiefs, Patriots, Jets, Packers, Vikings, and Cowboys.
I think they lose to the Packers, Chiefs, and Cowboys.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I think that's a pretty easy schedule. Like looking at it, like yeah, you face the Chiefs, face the,
The Jets with Rodgers coming back. I mean,
but
Nah,
I mean,
give me the Texans. I'm kind of a bandwagon Texans guy. I enjoy watching them. They're fun to watch. What are you thinking, Nick?
I'm thinking, I think they're gonna squeeze out the Chiefs. It's at Arrowhead, but I think the Chiefs, Texans could catch the Chiefs lacking on that one. I think they're gonna beat the Patriots. I think they're gonna beat the Jets. I don't know how Packers are gonna look. They're still a young team. They had a good season last year. Could be a toss-up. They're gonna smack the Vikings. The Vikings will not be a good football team this year. And the Cowboys, I think the Cowboys got worse this offseason.
Yeah. I think so. I agree.
Those starting running back, they have Deuce Vaughn as his RB1 right now. I don't think that's a really good combination for the NFL. So I can see them winning 12, 12-4 now?
Yeah.
12,
17, 12 and 5.
12-5. 13 within.
13-4. Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, honestly. That's not a bad take.
No, I think they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be so fun. But,
they're from a 10 to 14 win team to me.
dude, that team's gonna be dangerous. I don't get why other teams aren't looking at what they did to do the same thing. Like, how are teams not like, hey, let's go draft the star quarterback in the draft? What are we doing? Like, I don't know. I think the NFL draft time, because I know it's draft time right now. We're seeing it so much in our face. Like, why are we not going and just drafting the star? Like, all those mock drafts you see where Caleb Williams isn't going 1. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, that's
Stupid.
ridiculous.
I Go ahead. Sorry, Joe.
No. Go ahead.
I got to give it to Texans, though. Like, they get rid of Deshaun Watson. They go through, three down years, build up the draft compensation. And then that's how you turn a team around, really. I mean,
Perfect.
the teams that are kind of like in purgatory right now, you got Patriots. Who else? Kind of just in the Titans.
Yeah.
That's how you rebuild a team. You go get your guy.
The Broncos.
That's how you get out of a 4-win season.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it, they have the blueprint for how to do it. Obviously, you gotta hit on your draft picks, and they did that really well.
Yeah.
But you guys have free agency. They got a good coach. So I mean, that's how you rebuild a team.
So, Nick, let me ask you. So, I feel like you kind of have an idea of what you would do in a situation like this. So, say you're a team, you lose an old quarterback that was very good at his former team, won a Super Bowl. You lose to a certain team from Florida by 70 points in the regular season. How do you rebuild this franchise? Like, what goes into just the struggle they go through? I feel like since Peyton Manning's been there, the Broncos have been not great. I mean, competitive some years, not great. Go ahead.
Another interesting stat that about
I would.
since Peyton Manning has left, can you guess who since he's left, who's leading in QB wins?
Don't tell me it's like Jared Stidham or something.
Brock Osweiler?
No, it was a good guess though.
It's not Russ, is it?
Drew Lock.
Trevor Siemian.
Oh, Jared Stidham was close. Damn.
That's sad.
What are the Broncos doing? What's the plan? What? I know you probably read into it. What are they saying? What are they looking for? What do they do in the draft? Are they moving up or what?
And I've seen Sean Payton sign, I think, 3 Saints players in the last week. So that's going good. We're getting new jerseys, so maybe
go.
we're gonna.
Yeah.
That's how you turn it around, right there.
I mean,
You buy one, Schmidt?
Now, well, they haven't came out yet, so
Oh,
we
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
wait
gonna
on
get,
He's gonna pre-order.
he's gonna get his Trevor Simeon Bronco.
Oh.
I'm gonna get my customized number 13 Trevor Simeon jersey.
Is that who their starting quarterback is as of right now?
No, I think Stidham is the only quarterback that's
Oh,
still
God.
signed. At least on
You guys
the
should have signed Carson Wentz.
Gosh.
They were there's a lot of talks that Broncos are gonna draft up or trade up to draft McCarthy.
Oh, I like that.
No, I think that's.
I don't like McCarthy either.
I don't know.
Could be.
Especially if you go in and start him week 1, that's the recipe for disaster. I mean,
He's a winner,
he's a winner.
bona fide winner, no question.
But I mean, who's your wide receiver number 1? Marvin Mims,
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland
Yeah,
Sutton.
Cortland Sutton, dog.
He is a dog. He's certified, but I mean, you still need more help. I mean, personally, I think you probably tank this year again. I don't know who is the quarterback that's going to come out next year, but I think you try to get a high draft pick, maybe get a cornerstone on defense, and you have to sign guys in free agency. I mean, getting rid of Jerry Jeudy for what, a 7th round pick?
I think it was a 6th, something like that.
6th.
Yeah, thank you, Broncos. Beautiful.
That's a skill from the Browns, but I mean, that's not good on the front office at all. I mean, I think Jerry Jeudy can be a really good receiver with a good quarterback and the right offense. And getting him for the 6th round pick is terrible. That's not how you rebuild a franchise. But I think the key is signing some vets in the free agency and then getting your guy at quarterback. I mean, that's harder. It's easier said than done, but this is what you have to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Broncos are a dumpster fire right now. Sorry, Schmidt. It doesn't look good, man. No quarterback right now. I mean, you got Javonte. He's a stud. And then pretty much just Javonte and Cortland Sutton is your offense right now, and it's just like, I know you guys don't complain much as Chiefs fans.
You
But
know, the GOAT.
speaking of the Chiefs, I know we discussed.
Uh,
I know we discussed Hollywood Brown. I asked you guys, do you think he's going to be the wide receiver 1? No. Look where we are now.
Yeah, you know, I heard that Rashid Rice was listening to Fast Car by Luke Combs when all that happened.
Hey, so what is going to happen with him? Has they announced anything?
I saw that like suspension from a year. Well, maybe not just a year, but I know suspension from the NFL, maybe even just the Chiefs. I don't know. It's too early to tell. It's just he finally owned up to his mistake, which I mean,
Didn't that come out like in the last couple of days? That, like,
Yeah, I
said
mean,
it was him.
yeah, it was like 2 days ago, I think. But yeah, it's a tough look. You know, young talent wins the Super Bowl, doesn't know how to act, but hopefully it just works out. You know,
Hey, at least you got Hollywood Brown.
I mean, I guess
You got Hollywood.
still got Justin Watson. I mean, I know that's Nick's favorite.
You got. Hey, you got McCole Hardman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got McCall
Yeah.
Hardman.
Hopefully he doesn't fumble.
Hey, you guys have Patrick Mahomes, so you guys are going to be just fine.
I mean, you're not wrong with that, but
I'm so excited for the draft, fellas. I think that's one of the most anticipated parts of my year is just draft season when you because I know once the season ends and then you hit that drought of football and then you finally see the draft stuff pick up, I read right into everything I see. Like I'll see one thing where it's like, oh man, Joe Milton, like Logan said, threw an orange 110 yards. He's going to the first round. I'm like, this guy's him. Schmidt, what are you talking about? Let's go. Say it out loud. This is conversation pieces.
I was saying that I'd be excited for the draft if my team is number 1 overall picked usually every year.
Oh,
I got you there.
well, guess what? We don't have a first round pick for like another year. So
Well, you guys, you're saving yourself. You're just
back.
I'm very what's a good word? I'm usually motivated by the draft. I mean, I get excited for it because I'm like, oh man, how are we gonna mess up this year? You know, because it's like when I was a kid, I remember I cried when they drafted Johnny Manziel. I was like, we're going to the Super Bowl, fellas. It's over. And then they went and got DeShone Kaiser like 2 years later, and I was like, Super Bowl, we're good. Got DeShone Kaiser. And then I can't even remember, dude. There were just so many. I remember we drafted Danny Shelton with like a top 10 pick.
RG3 coming in there.
RG3, I was like, it's over, boys. We did it. And then they're like, oh, we're going to trade every pick we got for the next 5 years for Sean Watson. And here we still are. Just mediocrity now, which is better than being the worst. But We got a lot going on sports-wise right now. Obviously, football isn't what we're looking for. We had a Battlehawks game this weekend, though.
We did.
Football-wise. Heartbreaker.
Horrible.
It was so... I was trying to watch it. I'm like, this is not good. This is just... I think A.J. McCarron was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was a little rusty. Overthrew it. He had a wide open touchdown, man. Like screen and go, just missed it by 5 yards, like right before like the end of the half. That one hurt.
Yeah.
That one hurt a lot.
As a new diehard Battlehawks fan, just watching it kind of hurt my feelings. I was a little butthurt about it. And then, what was it, a 64-yard field goal to win the game?
Yeah.
Hey, that guy's not going to be in the UFL any longer. So
And that guy hasn't kicked a field goal since high school.
I saw that. That's nuts. And he beats the Battlehawks.
The Couch kicked a 64-yarder to win the game, and he's probably going to go to the league.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Like, why is that guy like not on a roster?
And why is he playing the Battlehawks? Why is he playing our squad?
Yeah.
On.
Week one,
Couldn't anyone
We
else.
got to talk to The Rock.
this dude's coming out here week one and just bam. Like, come on.
The Rock was cooking.
What
You know?
was that, Nick?
That was my chair, man. That was my
Okay.
chair, I promise.
Little Dan Orlovsky move here.
Wasn't a Will Compton impression.
Dude, that video of Will Compton.
I did it to everybody I knew.
Dude,
That's probably one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
Schmidt, did you see it?
Oh,
Wow, I gotta pull it up for you, man.
Dude, it's literally a video of Will Compton farting for 3 minutes.
Dude, did you guys see the video I sent you on Twitter earlier?
Which one?
The skydiver?
Oh, no, yeah, I saw it.
No, what was it?
Go look at it, man.
Yeah, you should just look at it.
Just look at it.
It's funny.
I know Logan sent me something on Twitter.
It's funny.
Or this one.
No, it's down. That's
I love Twitter. Oh, are you guys listening? Oh, yeah.
that's just diabolical.
that shit was shifting.
Dude, those were some nasty farts.
Changing gears.
Oh, he downshifted that hoe.
This
That's
turned
what-
really quick.
Oh, yeah, we got off track there. But let's bounce back, talk about some basketball.
And inside high school.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about women's or men's
Both.
because I mean Caitlin Clark is her. Oh, dude, she's amazing to watch.
Yeah, she's so fun to watch.
She is fun. She is fun. I mean, you can no longer have like that douchebag guy be like, "Oh, I could take a women's team." Like that's not a thing anymore. I
I
saw
know.
Caitlin hit 4 consecutive threes from 27 feet or farther out in a row. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like 2016 Steph Curry stuff right there.
I don't even think I can maintain that on 2K, let alone in real life. Like, she's a video game character type player. And
Yeah.
it's just day in and day out. Like, you see these people, they're like, what's it called? I'm going to bet the under on Caitlin Clark. She can't keep this up. No, she's going to keep it up. She's unstoppable. She has become unstoppable, and I think they're going to win the national championship.
I
I don't
hope
think
they do.
anybody can beat them.
I really hope they do. That parade's gonna be so fun to go.
Oh, we got to go straight to the parade.
Yeah,
Oh, Coach Guard.
yeah. Coach Benny. I mean, we probably need a team bonding activity there.
Bro, I'm on the landing strip waving them down. What do you mean? Come on.
Come on, ladies.
Nick, I know you're a Page Buckets guy.
I am. I'm a huge Page Bucket fan.
What do you think they can stop
Oh,
Iowa?
Man. Honestly, I mean, you can say it, but who's going to guard Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
But at the same time, who's going to guard Page Buckets?
Probably Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
And Gabby Marshall's not stopping Page Buckets. I'm sorry.
Mm.
But honestly, I think it's still going to be UConn. I think UConn definitely has a size advantage on Iowa. They're a little bit taller, more athletic. Obviously, Caitlin Clark's the X factor in that. But one big thing that UConn does is they really only have a 6-man rotation when Iowa tends to have like an 8 or 9 rotation. So I think that can really come down to it, especially, the Final Four. It's been 4 straight weeks of basketball. The legs a little heavy. So I think that could definitely play a factor into it. But even still, whoever wins that is probably going to have to play South Carolina. And South Carolina has somehow gone under the radar through this entire tournament. They're 33-0.
Yeah. I feel like all the focus has been on like Caitlin Clark, Flau'jae Johnson,
Angel.
Angel Reese. But South Carolina's nasty.
I mean, it's arguing for one of the best teams of all time.
Dude, they're so good.
When's the last time a team has been undefeated in college basketball? I can't remember this.
Was that
South Carolina like 2 or 3 years ago. They've been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
South Carolina, it's a dynasty.
Yeah, it's honestly, but that's crazy is it's normal for them though. Like when they like it was last year, they lost like 3 games going into the tournament, and everybody was like, "Holy cow, this team sucks!" Because they only lost 3 games, like because they defeated a really good game.
I need a team to root for that's that good when they lose 3 games in the regular season. People are like, down here, fellas. Down here.
The big ladies are terrible.
Yeah, so how's the Final Four shaped up? What teams are playing what?
So it's UConn and Iowa, and then USC and
South Carolina.
And it's NC State.
Right. It's like the first time. It's like the first time since forever that there's 2 of the same teams in the men's and women's Final Four. Right.
Easy.
Do we think Juju can be the best women's basketball player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she's so good.
Freshman, break the NCAA record already as a freshman on pace.
She had over 1,000, didn't she, in 1 year?
She broke Clark's freshman scoring record.
Yeah, that's insane. There's just I enjoy it. I can't lie. Women's sports.
It's growing.
It's growing and it's rapid. Like I believe there are truly more stars in college women's basketball this year than there are in the men's.
I agree with that.
And
100%.
And I am locked in on it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun to watch. They play fast basketball, and they are good. Like, they are incredible teams, and there's so many stars because I think the NIL has kind of helped this out because they're everywhere. Like, you look, and it's Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Haley Van Lith, Paige Buckets. They're all over your social media pages, all over every commercial. And then you go watch, and they're keeping up to this expectation day in and day out, and it's just incredible. But, Logan, who do you think's going to win the national championship women's-wise?
I mean, I really want Iowa. Like, I don't know. Iowa's, like, my pick. That's who I picked from the beginning, but I don't know. UConn's nasty.
UConn, they're all good.
I mean,
all the teams left are stellar teams.
And then, like, South Carolina, like, their defense is actually nuts to watch. And I like how they all play as a team. They're like surrounding each other. It's not just like a one person show. I'm not like saying like I was that way because I mean, well, I forget what her name was, but she also dropped like 20 something and like had a double actually. But I don't know. Like I really hope Iowa. Like Iowa is the team that I want to see win. Bring some popularity to the state.
Yeah, dude, benefit us. We'll hit Iowa City so fast.
Oh, dude.
Iowa City's catch me at El Rey's if Iowa wins the national.
Yeah, that or Fieldhouse.
Yeah, for sure. But going over to the men's side, I want NC State to get this done.
Yeah, I say
they are so fun.
I mean, I had NC State winning. In my bracket, I had NC State winning it. I honestly didn't think it would happen, but I rolled with my heart. And here they are in the Final Four. And I'm still gonna ride them. I think they're gonna win it. I'm gonna ride them. Pause.
You need a full. Nick, you're done talking. Nick is going to support NC State until the wheels fall off. So I think DJ Burns is he is the most entertaining player in the tournament right now. He's just a big body.
Plus his email. His email was hilarious.
I don't think that was his email. I think that was
I promise you it was DJ Burns.
It was DJ Burns that sent that?
It has to be.
I don't think it was. Just a South Carolina. I think just a South Carolina frat dude would type like that.
I mean, that's so funny. Though.
Dude, it was so.
If it's him, I mean that
Did you guys see that email that got sent to the professor?
Yeah. I'll show Schmitty right now. He hasn't seen it.
It's like, Professor, we so lit right now after this win. Can you cancel class or postpone or something?
Yeah, it was like postpone a test till Wednesday.
That's
And it was funny.
Yeah. But, so who's left on the men's side? So we got NC State,
UConn,
Purdue,
Purdue.
what's the last one?
This yeah,
The crate? No, it's not crate.
No.
no, this screwed.
No. NC State, Purdue, UConn. Who's on the top? It's not Arizona, is it?
No, they
No.
lost.
They lost. This is so bad. This is
Alabama. Oh god.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right. I can't believe I fell short on that. I knew that too. But honestly, I think UConn's a juggernaut. As much as I want NC State to win, I think UConn is nasty.
I took them to win our bracket. I mean, they play fundamentally, and they are winners.
They're so good.
I saw that in 2004 and 2014. In both of those years, UConn won both the men's and the women's tournament.
Yeah, I think it can happen again. It's very possible for it to happen again.
History repeats itself.
Yeah, history does usually repeat itself. But something that's coming up this weekend, boys. It's a big one. Yeah, it's the granddaddy of them all.
It is. It really is.
It's one of the best weekends in my year this weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the most fun.
my phone will be on Do Not Disturb
No.
Saturday and Sunday
Yeah.
before this event.
Sure. Work's been called off for weeks in advance.
Oh yeah,
This is comparable to the Super Bowl for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
WrestleMania, fellas. We are so locked in. I would not be surprised if we're going to be at Schmitty's house. Yeah. Thank you. No, this is going to be electric. I'm so juiced.
I really need Cody to finish the story.
So bad.
I can't wait to hit the wall with him. You know,
Oh,
it's always fun when we do that. Yeah, I just hit it.
I'm so juiced.
What are we thinking? Rock screws Roman. They have a little feud into SummerSlam.
Probably.
That's
Something's going to happen.
Or in the Mania, or
Yeah, I say that it's like kind of a cool take. I say that they lose, they feud a little bit, and it's gonna be like fight for the head of the table or whatever. And then Roman's gonna beat The Rock. The Rock's gonna go off and do his own thing again. But dude, I'm so excited. Like this is what I've been looking for.
I've been looking forward to this for
Like my
months.
TikTok is just WWE. I'm like, oh, dude, I
think
can't wait.
Rollins loses the belts as well.
Yeah.
I think we might see so many new champions this WrestleMania.
That'd
Like,
be fantastic.
Gunther losing it, so he gets his push towards the main card, so he's not just at the mid level.
Yep.
I mean the women's.
That's
Hey.
always a toss up.
Yeah,
I think Rhea's too much of the face of the franchise right now.
To lose
Like,
it, yeah.
and it's kind of hard, but you never know.
Nick's a Rhea Ripley guy. I'll tell you that one.
I'm a big fan of her.
But they could maybe, go for swapping back and forth for the title, so they try to figure out what they wanted.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna make it where SummerSlam's the next thing for Rhea
Oh yeah.
and Becky Lynch. But yeah, go ahead, Schmidt. What were you talking about?
But I mean, Gunther. I think he's so over right now that he's gonna get a push towards the main card.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like every episode you watch, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, even if it's pay-per-view, Gunther's winning,
Yeah.
and because he's held the title for so long now.
Well, on
and
the
it's-
reigning.
Yeah, and I just can't believe he's still a mid-card title holder.
And he's actually gives good promos. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but most people don't like the accent, but it's kind of like sometimes it's growing on me, like, because it makes it give more an aggressive kind of.
Yeah, I can't lie. I was a hater for a long time, and I've
Same.
slowly I've come to appreciate Gunther. But what do you think's gonna happen with LA Knight? Do you think something goes down there, or I know you're an LA Knight guy. Yeah.
LA Knight guy, and look, I think he's slowly kind of already getting his right off. Goodbye.
Is Logan Paul going to make an appearance?
No, he's in the match.
Yeah, he has a match
It's a triple threat.
with
Okay.
Kevin Owens, right?
Yeah, I want to say Randy, right?
Yeah, Randy Orton. Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be Kevin Owens.
And didn't like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens team up a couple weeks ago on something?
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to get Logan out of there. I bet he has some other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well, and I think Logan's contract is up after Mania.
Yeah, probably.
Do we see a Pat McAfee appearance?
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, are we gonna take like a special appearance?
He had an interview. He said
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
he
I
was
saw-
not going to, and he said that he was not in shape or whatever. But he also said that, like they drug tests and stuff over at WWE. He said that he's on everything that they are testing.
That was who was that with? Oh my gosh. Matt Barnes. It was Matt Barnes' podcast. And he was like, they were asking about WrestleMania, and he's like, I actually am probably on right now every drug they test for.
Yeah.
No, I think Pat McAfee does a great job with the commentary. I'm guessing he'll be commentating for WrestleMania, which is
What do we think about? I'm pretty sure Punk's gonna be commentating
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
entire Rollins match. Punk
Yeah.
back on the mic, full blown with Triple H now. Just gonna maybe let him run. I mean,
yeah. I think you let CM Punk say whatever he wants.
it's gonna be on Peacock too. This is pay per view, so he's gonna have even more free
Oh
leeway
yeah.
than like Raw or SmackDown. So
Yeah, and I think they know that he is so good on the mic that they're going to let him do and say whatever he wants. I mean, he obviously knows what his limits are from being in the business so long, but I think he does some things that have not been done at WrestleMania on the mic, and it's going to be incredible.
He's definitely gonna let people have it.
Oh, yeah, he's going to give people the business for sure.
Conor McGregor hosting it. Do we think like anything stupid's gonna happen with him? Like, is he gonna?
They're always doing
Well,
good
Do
things.
you think he's gonna yell some crazy crap out there?
last year, Snoop Dogg had to give a people's elbow because Shane McMahon blew out his ACL.
Yeah, hopefully
so-
Connor doesn't throw a real punch like he did at the Miami Heat game that one time.
Yeah.
So things could get crazy here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a stellar. Oh, I'm so excited. Like,
Conor
can we
McGregor-
just skip to Saturday? What's up?
McGregor announced his return to the UFC during WrestleMania.
No,
That's possible. I mean, they're joint companies now, so I think it's very well possible.
What legends do you think are coming out? I mean, obviously you have The Rock, but I almost think Stone Cold.
Yeah,
like,
Stone Cold.
he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Will be there.
John Cena appearance?
Yeah,
I'd love it. I'd love it if he did, but
I think he definitely comes out and at least gives a promo or some bullshit one night.
I mean, he definitely said that this wasn't the end yet. Like he
No.
won his last tour, but it's gonna be sad to see. That's my favorite wrestler of all time.
Dude, that's how I feel about CM Punk right now. I just feel like you kind of see he's lost a little bit of a step,
Yeah,
and it kills me because as a kid, I'd walk around.
yeah.
Doctor,
Sleep.
CM Punk, dude. CM Punk was my goat, still is, and it's sad to see him go down this little hole. Oh, St. Young Round.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't coming back anytime soon.
No. What do you think happens post WrestleMania? Do you think Matt Cardona signs anything like that? I think there's a real shot
There's
after.
a big rumor that what's his name? MJF is in a lot of disagreement right now with AEW and could be one of the big Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah, he would spice it up a lot
I think
too.
him or Matt Cardona would be so cool because we did this. We had the same conversation just in the room about Royal Rumble. This same conversation. Which one's going to come? We thought one of those two was going to make an appearance, and then wasn't it CM Punk that was like
Yeah.
he made the surprise appearance, right?
Yeah. He.
No, it was planned. It was planned, but it was like the week prior. It was
Yeah.
the big news. But I think the Raw after WrestleMania, that's damn near a pay-per-view
Oh yeah.
in itself. And I think something crazy could happen there with the new guy from AEW. I think AEW's slowly slipping from what it was, but
I swear, I'm not gonna lie, Royal Rumble to me this year was bad. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
the pay per view is bad, but the thing is, like, everybody knew Cody was gonna win, like,
Yeah.
because he's gonna be the one to take the belt off from it at some point. But I hated they made it so obvious if you were just a casual watching, because like every year come Royal Rumble, they don't ever talk about like like they say, yeah, so and so won last year. They're not like, can so and so win back?
do
to
it
back?
twice.
It hasn't happened in 20 some. Like they don't
Yeah.
have like every episode post for about that. Like they kind of spoiled it. I mean, like if you're somebody who's watched over the years, it was like, well, obviously y'all don't do this every year, so obviously
And I feel like we had that same discussion that everybody else did watching it. The people who aren't just the people who are watching it regularly, similar to us three. Sorry, Nick, you fell asleep, had a little tummy ache from the pizza that night. It was a bad night for Nick Royal Rumble.
It's a bad night.
I
But-
didn't like the Derek special.
Yeah, I didn't like Derek special from Casey's. Didn't treat you good, and I'm sorry, but I enjoyed Royal Rumble just at the fact that it was a Royal Rumble. Like it's always exciting to get worked up for it and what's going to happen, but it was blatantly obvious that Cody was going to win it with the statistics they were showing because like it was like right before the match they like went through every WWE superstar who's ever won it twice, and it was like they made this huge deal
They
about
did,
it.
like every Raw, every time they talked about Cody, or like even just coming on the Raw when they're like, bro,
Yeah.
Rumble stuff. They're like, Cody won it last year. Can he win it again this year and finish the story? It's like, well, you say this every single week. Like when John Cena won it, you know, whatever. It wasn't, you know, does John
Yeah.
Cena win 09 because, you know, obviously he's probably not even going to be in contention because he's either already has the belts or already just in the title fight.
Here's my thing. I have not been watching regularly. Does Damian Priest still have the briefcase?
Yes. What is,
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know.
going to happen there? He's had it for
Is it-
so long.
I feel like it's gonna be the Rollins match. If
Well,
he does, I think
He's not winning a title. He's
I
not
saw-
winning a title.
I saw a leak of Raw after WrestleMania that says Priest is going. So McIntyre wins at Mania. Rollins and McIntyre have a rematch. Then Priest comes out, tries doing the Rollins like, you know, cash in, make it a triple threat. And he goes to pin him or whatever, and Balor yanks the ref. Judgment Day turns on him, and McIntyre retains, and then McIntyre like joins him or something.
dude, that's a lot.
That's
I was thinking more like Intercontinental
yeah.
belt, like after the Gunther match.
Can you go for any belt with?
Yeah,
So you can go after any belt. Is that
Yeah, any
Yeah.
belt, any place, anytime, anywhere.
how they strip Gunther?
dude, it might be.
Is that how Gunther loses his belt?
I feel like it'd be kind of good though. I mean,
I think Damian Priest would be a really good mid card title holder.
Yeah.
Like for WWE because he's like I don't think he's hit that edge. I was shocked when he won Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
He's only, well, yeah, but that's because they were trying to do Judgment Day over.
Yeah, 100%.
But he's only good when he's in like that group. If
Yeah.
he was pulled out into a singles, he would not have any draw, any pull in the crowd.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But I think I'm hearing, boys, if Raw after WrestleMania is supposed to be this good, maybe a little 3-day stretch with the
Yeah,
fellas watching WWE. What'd you say, Schmitty?
3-day bender?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. 3 days with the fellas just watching WWE.
Sorry,
Uh,
Mark. Take it personal, Dave.
Boss, can you approve my PTO request?
Yeah. Butter me up and call me a biscuit because the boys are watching WWE this weekend, and that's all that's on my schedule. But let's move on for WWE. I'm sure most people that watch our show do not indulge in WWE.
They're
But shout out-
probably now tuning back in after
Yeah,
the
they're back now. Their ears are perked up. Shout out to the people who do watch WWE.
shout out Jerome.
Yeah, I was just about to say shout out Jerome. I feel like he's a Cody Rhodes guy. Is he a Cody Rhodes guy?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, good man. Good man.
he likes. Yeah, he likes those underdogs.
Okay, that's what I like. I appreciate that. But let's go into baseball. I know we started the fantasy baseball league, and I've had a good time. I'm beating the piss out of Nick, and it's fun to watch.
I was just about to say once again, let me just.
Yeah. Nick's irrelevant. Nick's irrelevant in this conversation too. After week one,
This guy's team is awful.
Can people, you know, I don't react.
Bro, people text and drive these days. Come on, now.
Worse last time I checked.
You got to pay $120 ticket.
yeah, Nick already got pulled over once pre-draft in the car. He couldn't get twice.
Yeah.
But fellas, how do we feel about your squads? Nick, I want to hear your input too. How are we feeling about the squads?
Well, you know, I'd like to see more from Juan Soto.
Hey, you've scored 7 points since we.
I'm 18 now.
Okay, he's at 18 now.
Okay, you know, listen, when a guy goes, I don't even know who this is. George Kirby has me negative 15 points right now.
Yeah,
you
know.
Shout out George.
Yeah, George, a shout out.
Hey, I gotta get the old Cameron. He's putting the whooping on me. 137 to 80.
Dang. Okay, Cam.
Yeah.
Okay, check this one out.
Yikes.
113-18. So Schmidt, you got Randog?
I have 3 players that
playing-
are postponed.
Bro, I got Randog, and he's got some dogs. I mean, come on.
He was talking to me. So listeners who don't know, Randog is my father, big baseball guy. So we're going to get an episode on here. We're going to start a new segment, probably starting next episode, because currently today he is watching his Indiana State Sycamores play in the NIT championship.
Maryland.
He's been to the past 3 games for the Sycamores in the NIT tournament, so he is juiced for this one. But he's going to be our baseball guy. He's going to have a baseball segment. He knows the ins and outs of this game, and he lives for it. Pretty much, Cubs baseball and Indiana State basketball consumes my dad's life, so I'm excited to see what he has to say. Excited to get him on the show to interact with us, because you guys all know how he behaves. It's a good time or no time with Randog. So, but baseball season this year has already been fun. I know baseball's supposed to be this really delicate game. It's America's pastime. Like, it never changes. Blah blah blah. We saw 4 fights in the first week of baseball, and it was fantastic.
That's what baseball needs more of. That's what every sport needs more of. Just a brawl. I think.
Bro, did you see the NHL fight?
The 5-on-5 right off the whistle.
Bro, that was nuts.
I think baseball, it should be required that one player gets to punch one other player from the opposing team once a game.
I like it.
I think that should be a rule.
I think here's what we do. We change the hit by batter rule. Instead of taking first base, now you have to earn it you have to charge them out, sell the pitcher to a one-on-one duel. If you take him down to the ground, like hockey, you take him down to the ground, by punching him, knocking him down first, or whatever.
Bat or no bat?
Just
No bad.
here's
Okay.
straight up what you
I
got.
think a
No
bat.
bad. Dude, that makes me think of like the old PlayStation 2 game Slugfest. You remember that game?
You
could
could just
fire
charge him
it?
down. Yes.
Dude, that game was lit.
Wasn't that not? What was it called? MLB All Stars 05? Could
Yeah.
you charge them out in that?
I think so.
That was. Oh man, I remember me and my buddy Ethan used to battle in that one. And what was the other one? Where they looked like they dang near look like Fall Guys characters. Tower Pros.
Yeah.
That
I
was
was talking about.
that game in MLB 05 on the PS2.
Yeah, PS2 they had some great games. I might just go get mine for my house and
What
bring a
about Big
Slugfest.
2? That old video game?
Biggs was
Big
fun.
2. My life was consumed by baseball video games.
That and WWE. I mean,
Yeah.
SmackDown versus Raw, but
Yeah.
that's a
Oh.
different time.
I have an awful addiction right now to MLB The Show.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
kind
but-
of gross. Drew hit his cap limit on XP earned today. 7 hours. I don't think he went to class today.
I did. I went to both classes today. I went to 2 classes a day and earned 7 hours of XP on MLB The Show. That's a good day. That's a
I
good-
think we have to get back from that co-op game that we played.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it.
that was gross.
You guys did not put on a clinic.
No, that's the first online loss I've had this year, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
dumb.
the fork bowl. I mean, dirty.
Yeah, this dude wants to come out throwing the fork ball, Schmidt, and then gas me up with a 103 mile an hour fastball right after. I'm like, thanks. What do you want me to do with this?
Create a picture or what?
No, it's what's the one?
He was like a 94. It was
What's his name,
nasty.
dude? It's an old time player, and it's just
Oh, John Donaldson.
so
No.
yeah, Donaldson, and it's so annoying to play him in that game because everybody has him except me, and
Van Dyke.
Logan, who I co-op with, and it's awful. And then he has the 94 McCutcheon. I throw him. I make the mistake of throwing him a high inside fastball with 2 strikes on him. That ball's still in orbit right now. He pissed on it. Just ruined my day.
Oh, not talent.
Yeah, it was not good. But
Need a
baseball
new
was.
coach.
What's up, Schmidt?
They need a new pitching coach.
Yeah, I need new pitching everything, actually. It's so bad. I've been using pure analog. I'm trying to play meta. So,
Yeah, I'm about to switch to directional hitting.
I just got some new control freaks for my Xbox controller, and
there you go.
To be fair, Drew plays on I don't even know, Drew. How do you play on that controller, dude? It's like you buy. Did you buy it off all the rubber?
No, don't.
No.
It's Ron's. Okay,
It's Ron's controller. So
Okay,
my
what-
controller got stick drift really bad, and he had an extra one. He had 2 extra ones. We left one in market, and then that one was when he found the bottom of his chest. So
Yeah,
Like, get off all the rubber on the analog stick.
I'm not going to play the blame game, but I'm just going to say it wasn't me who lost the rubber. It was not me. Yeah, it was in the bottom of Ron's chest. I don't want to know what's happened to it before I got it. We're just going to hope for the best because it works. It works. But baseball wise, your guys' teams all suck. Mine are great. We're doing good. I mean, what do we think for baseball this year? What are we thinking?
Mookie
Mookie is insane.
MVP. I mean, he leads every hitting category this year already.
It's nuts. Every statistic hitting category, he's the lead of.
He's on fire.
And I mean, he led the league in home runs before the league started because of that series in Seoul.
Yeah.
And he's just been stellar. I can't lie, I'm kind of a baseball junkie. And it's been fun to see how entertaining baseball has been. We're only a week and a half in.
Yeah. I mean, Ohtani.
Yeah.
That whole deal. He had his first home run last night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was also pretty cool to watch, but Mookie's insane.
Yeah, Mookie's insane. You missed it last night. The Cubs almost blew that lead they had. And Nick got to see me. He got to hear me at least screaming and yelling. Yeah, I was not happy. They got the win. Adbert Ozolai came in, took care of business. We got to see the fist pump, play the damn song, fly the W. We're all good.
Yeah.
Going into the weekend with the sweep. Got the Dodgers, though. So.
Yeah, good luck. The Cardinals just played them. Yeah, didn't even care to turn it on. I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I'll be watching, but with little faith. Very little faith.
I'm a Royal fan first, but Cub fan second. Got the hat on, and
Yep.
I don't know what the Royals are gonna do. I mean, we have just been in purgatory. We sold our soul for that World Series in 2016. We got a man in Bobby Witt, but I gotta tell you, our starting pitching's terrible. Our defense is terrible. We cannot hit. We can't put the ball in play. It's been a rough watch. I think we lost to the Orioles last night in a close one, 2-3. Orioles are a good team, so you can't sweat it too much. But very nervous for this season for sure, especially with the rumors of the Royals maybe leaving Kansas City, going somewhere else.
That's a really good place to kind of pivot from here. All the relocation rumors that are going on.
Yeah, it's scary.
I think it's stupid. Like I think baseball teams are good where they're at. I think the fans want every team to stay where they are.
Yeah,
and I feel
but
like
they're looking to try to suck up more money somewhere else.
exactly.
It's like a mine. It's literally like a miner trying to find more gold. That's all they're doing.
And it's ridiculous.
And then eventually they're going to circle back to where they first started because the gold somehow is going to make its way there that wasn't found before.
Like the Rams. I mean,
Yeah.
from Los Angeles, St. Louis.
Yeah, it's
back to
ridiculous.
Los Angeles.
But like my thing is like, if Oakland is willing to let go of the Athletics and move, because they're already moving to Sacramento, they said they're already out of Oakland for sure, and then waiting for Vegas to build. What if that happens to? I know a lot of teams that they talked about were the Royals and the White Sox. Like people are going to be pissed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't want to see Kaufman go
Yeah, but-
away.
I won't be pissed if you bring one to Iowa, though.
I agree.
That's going to be the last place they go.
Yeah, I don't. Put it in Oskaloosa, like
Bro.
Dude, it's April and it's snowing here.
Hello, Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Come on now.
They're not playing 162 games at the Field of Dreams, man.
I'm just saying, bring it to Iowa. If you build it, they will come.
That's something we should do this summer as like a little get together. Go to the Field of Dreams game. That would be so fun.
That'd be hilarious.
That's got to be like a bucket list thing to do. Go to the Field of Dreams game because
that would be really
It's-
cool.
we got to hit a Cubs game though. Take a little trip back to South Bend, maybe Corby's, maybe Phillies.
Yeah, count me in.
Oh no, anything but that. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
anything but that. No, Schmidt, we'll even do something for you. We can figure something out for you.
We'll take you to Chicago, man.
Yeah.
We basically know it by now.
Yeah, me and Nick have been to Chicago twice. We know our way around. That'd be so fun.
Bro, my uncle is down there. He does shit with bars down there or whatever.
Where's your uncle live? What part?
Somewhere around the general.
Right on, Chicago.
He's in Chicago.
Like near Wrigley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking guesses. I like it.
Hey, within 30 minutes.
Hopefully they play the. How about this? We try to find a game where they play the Cardinals.
Oh, there's plenty.
Me and Schmidt, you and Nick.
Yeah,
and then
great time.
I mean, even though we have our time at home playing for the Cardinals,
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
Yeah, Cardinals are. It's a dumpster fire there too.
Yeah, but my second team's the Braves, and they're not hot either.
You got a second team for every sport.
Okay, NFL. Who's my second team?
Who knows? Texas, Missouri.
Wait, hold on. College is completely different.
You got a second team for everything.
That's fine.
Who's calling me from Winamac, Indiana? I don't want to answer that. We're recording a podcast. But no, I love baseball season. It's so fun. It just makes me want to yell hot dog or something. Like, I know we do that all the time in the room, little hot dog call.
See that video?
Yeah.
Stanton just smokes a ball in the next.
But I'm juiced, boys. This is a good podcast. We're at 50 minutes. That's a great podcast, fellas. Just us. Some friendly banter, some serious conversation. We did it again, fellas. Episode 6, that's going to be a wrap on it. Anything else we want to talk about, fellas? Just some open conversation?
Yeah. NASCAR's getting pretty interesting, guys.
Yeah.
You guys
I mean, you're not wrong, but we also got a spring game next weekend. Schmidt, you going?
Oh, that's true. Spring game next weekend. The boys are buzzing.
Hey, Coach Benny, I'll come pick up my new merch next week. Just have it in a box. I'll meet you at your office.
Hey, speaking of merch, hit us up for some Personal Foul
Yes.
podcast merch. Limited sales. Oh, yeah, Schmidt. Model it for us.
Let's go ahead and show
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Do a little spin, Schmidt. Do a little spin. Hit us up. You know where to find us. If you don't, probably don't want it. But, yeah. Personal Foul podcast merch. Willing to sell some. Willing to make some more. Let's get on it, fellas. Let's get everybody wearing it.
absolutely.
Promote. Free promotions.
Yeah, neat.
Yep. Shout out PFP. But yeah, NASCAR's heating up, and that's probably that. I saw a guy throw a bumper at somebody. I did see that clip.
Kyle Larson, you guys know who Kyle Larson is.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean,
Yeah,
it's all in Schmidt's garage.
Oh, okay, right. He's got the shirt. He
does.
On the banner, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I know.
so last week there was like a caution that came out, and the guy was late, had led the whole race, and he got beat off pit road. Like, he came out pit road second. So when they changed the tires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, refuel.
Anyways, they came out, so they go to the restart, and they have like a zone where they're supposed to fire, to restart the race. And apparently, so the guy who beat him off pit road essentially jumped the start, but NASCAR didn't call it back or anything, which they normally do. So he was mad, and so he just started taking it out on everybody. He just started driving into people.
That seems really dangerous. Isn't that how that one dude died a couple a long?
Don't ever call Dale that one dude.
Yeah.
Don't do
right.
that.
So that was episode 6. We're gonna cut off.
We're done.
He gets murdered by some redneck down in Alabama. So yeah, episode 6. NASCAR's up.
I now know how Nick feels when we talk about WWE.
I'm a NASCAR fan too.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm saying I do. I'm just lost, confused, just listening, trying to pick up words I know about. No clue.
No clue what's going on.
But yeah, we'll close it up with a little.
NASCAR racing on with Mania.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I might look at it once or twice. Ask you what's going on. But to close things up, spring game, fellas. What are we looking forward to? What do we want to happen in the spring game? I want the offense to win by 100 points.
Absolutely. I want a touchdown. I want to feel the feeling of a touchdown.
Logan needs a little insight.
Even if it's just a fumble rooski, I don't know. Give me a dump pass. I don't know.
That man touchdown?
Dude, just hopefully LD doesn't lit me up for the side.
LD's chasing you down.
Yeah, I know how the Dolphins player reaching over the goal line.
You have no idea how scary that is. When I get a handoff and it's just LD right here.
Oh, dude, that's definitely gonna be my favorite part of the spring game is watching you and Nick go head to head.
It could happen.
It happened, Little outside.
I think I think there's 7 running backs in the room, and I'm probably option number 7. So if I get out there, Nick will probably be off the field by then.
Just never count yourself out, fellas.
Yeah.
What's the
It's on the backups? Then we get the.
true?
Hey, we get to scrapping, boys.
Okay, Drew. All right, here's for Drew and Nick. You score. What celly are you doing?
When I if I
No, when you score.
when I score, I've never thought of this. It's been a long time since I've been in the end zone. Are you on the field or are you on the sideline?
You can come find me. How about that?
Oh, we hit the keg.
Okay.
We're hitting the keg. We're hitting the keg.
Okay, Nick. If you get a fumble, pick, or a sack, something crazy, big defensive play.
Oh, dude,
What's
drop the
the-
hammer.
Uncle, give me the hammer.
Uh,
If I make a big play, I'll probably do something with Coach Garth. I don't
Okay.
know, but me and Garth will scheme something up for y'all.
Do the Willie Gay Steelers, like you guys are crawling on your doing the
I don't about with the long celebration ever.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he got flagged. The referee's announcing it. He's still
Still
celebrating.
Yeah, me and Coach Garth will do that.
I'll change my answer. The keg was kind of just that was
No, I respected that.
that was just generic. I know if I score, it's gonna be like we won the Super Bowl. Just because when I make a catch at practice, it's like that. So if I were to somehow, by the grace of God, get in the end zone, helmet's coming off, and I'm whipping that thing onto the track, and Stephon Diggs,
Oh, dude.
Minneapolis Miracle.
I think just with my personality, just for spring game, if I ever get a touchdown during the spring game,
Naked.
no. I would probably do the Antonio Brown and just run straight at the goalpost and fall over.
Oh, you need to turn around, little
Oh,
orc.
dude, I could.
Did you see that they put the True Blood fight on Huddle? Like just the fight itself.
Dude, I love how it's clipped and separated from everything on Huddle. That's fantastic.
I love Coach Vinny.
There's nothing that gets me fired up more than a spring practice fight. Like
It's not even a fight. It's
it's
just
not, yeah, it's just shoving and yelling, and it's like, that was fun. And then it's over. We do a couple burpees, and everybody's like, "That was pretty dumb, fellas," and we move on. That's what fires me up. But fellas, Schmidt, what are you looking up? What do you got?
Oh man, this dude's sending our film to the Grandview and stuff.
No. Oh. Nope.
Oh, you don't got access no more.
Is this the fight?
He's on Huddle.
Good
I
call. I don't know if we can
Oh.
show it on the
Oh,
pod.
yeah, I know. I just, okay.
We can show my 40. It's bad. But fellas, that's gonna be episode 6. It was a blast. It was a great episode. We'll catch you at episode 7. That'll be out next week. So we'll see you then. Appreciate you, boys.
Peace.